Hey there, welcome to another Warframe weapon guide. Today we're going to look at the Grineer based flamethrower, the Ignis and Ignis Wraith. Requiring a mastery level of 5 and 9 respectively to use, the Ignis shoots a stream of fire that changes appearance depending on the element used. However, this effect applies to heat, blast, radiation and gas only. Most common uses for this weapon is to absolutely decimate all enemies in a cone shape in front of it for up to 27 meters. There's no mission that the Ignis isn't good on. Bossing, exterminate or survival, it'll do it all. The Ignis can be obtained by visiting the chemical lab inside your dojo, whereas the Wraith counterpart is obtained through either trading for the main blueprint or occasionally being sold from Barracuda every second week. From here on in, I'll be talking mainly about the Wraith variant of the Ignis just for simplicity. Just know that the Ignis is the same in its mechanics and how it's modded, only the stats are slightly lower. So the Ignis Wraith is a very popular weapon among a lot of players, both new and old, and it kinda makes sense. It's got an okay critical chance, a high critical multiplier, and a very high status chance, with infinite punch through when shooting through bodies. Note that this doesn't apply to terrain, however. It's got really good ammo efficiency with heaps of ammo both in the magazine and in storage, and to top it all off, it's got 100% accuracy, making the accuracy penalty on mods like heavy caliber almost unnoticeable. The only downside to this weapon is that there are no innate polarities aside from the Hexalyte slot, making it quite Forma expensive to fully mod. I've made 2 builds to show you today, so let's get started. The first build I'm showing can be used just about anywhere, since it's good in just about every situation. Serration and heavy caliber for over 300% in added damage with a negligible accuracy decrease. Split chamber and vigilante armaments for multi-shot, point strike and vital sense for critical chance and damage. And finally malignant force and rhyme rounds for the viral element. The innate fire is great here as the high status chance allows for some great crowd control on a lot of units. You could also swap out heavy caliber for Argon scope as it's super easy to land headshots, or instead you could use bladed rounds since it's easy to activate as well. No Hexalyte mod is used here, there's just no need for it. If you really wanted to go all out then by all means, but there just isn't a good Hexalyte mod that I know of that can be used here. The second build I made specifically for the Necromechs in the isolation vaults on demos. Since the Ignis Wraith has infinite punch through on units, you can hit all of its weak spots at once if you shoot it from side on. All we're doing here is swapping out heavy caliber for speed trigger. You can still use heavy caliber here, but you'll need another Forma, and speed trigger does the job just as well. And since necromechs aren't affected by status effects, we'll be modding for raw elemental damage, and the choice for that is radiation, since that's what it's going to be most weak to. Note that also, if you wanted to, the Firestorm mod will increase the AoE of the Ignis Wraith flame, affecting a large area. So, those are my builds that I use for the Ignis Wraith. If you enjoyed this video, or if it helped you out in any way, do subscribe and leave a like, it really helps the channel out. Good luck with your farming, and thanks for watching. Bye.